sabi wetin we carry for her. But e dey put your I said they never know wetin we carry for body. Ẹ̀dìdé fún ẹ̀kọ́ adúláwọ̀ ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé ilẹ̀ ilé rí àwa lè gba oko ilẹ̀ wa ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀ àwa ní mọ̀lẹ́ tí yóò nà káàkiri.
Kásán ẹ káàárọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àsìkò táìmù tí ẹ̀yin bá wà ní ti ẹ̀sìn bọ̀ wá. This is open conversation and nǹkan tí a kàn fẹ́ sọ lálẹ́ ànígbára wa lásìkò. Àwọn ọ̀gá mi wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní àti àtàárọ̀, wọ́n ti ń educate wa mọ́ ní àti àtàárọ̀. Àwa náà kàn tún máa tún sọ díẹ̀ lé lórí wọn. But nǹkan méjì la fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Ẹni tí Reuben Adeleke tí ó sọ, Reuben Abati ní tí ó sọ a máa fèsì sí àti nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú Ìbàdàn ní àná lánàá yìí, a tún máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Báwo kọ́kọ́ sọ nípa ti Reuben Abati ní tí ó sọ ó ní àkọ́kọ́ máa mẹ́nu lọ bá látọ̀ ẹ̀ṣà máa mẹ́nu lọ sí ní tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá níbi funfair tí wọ́n ṣe nílùú Ìbàdàn lánàá, ọ̀nà máa mọ ẹnu lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. So nípa ti Reuben Abati òun náà ni a ti máa kọ́kọ́ mẹ́nu lọ bá, bọ̀ kí n tó mẹ́nu lọ sínú yẹn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Chief Sunday Igboho sọ, is not really lying. He's not lying at all. I'm trying to look for the video, then I will now play the video for us so that you too can hear what the man talk about. Give us some minutes. I was trying to get the video. Let me try and get the video. So we now analyze what the man said in the video. I will analyze it for us so that we too can understand, say, this man is not really speaking, is not even speaking sense. There is no sense in what he is doing. There is no sense in what he said about Chief Sunday Igboho Abati. This is a video. He was saying something here.
But we also know that Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Igboho, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to caution Vice President Kashim Shettima against verbal attacks on Kemi Badun.
Chief Sunday Igboho, he only called an attention.
We also know that Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Igboho, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to caution Vice President Kashim Shettima.
He has freedom of speech. For him to call President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to caution his Vice President on a matter that is not even meant for him to comment on, because the woman only identify herself with Yoruba, and which is right, is a Yoruba. And for us to know, he can't go there and say that I am a Nigerian and associate himself with all the ethnic group inside the Nigerian. Because Nigerian as a country, we are not one. We have Hausa, we have Igbo, we have Yoruba, with different language, different culture, different attitude, different level of education, and different traditions. and people are just living their life as if there is no roots, there is nothing to stand for. Saying you are Nigerian, I'm in Nigeria without no any identification, no identity. If you said you are a Nigerian, you have no identity, because someone that have identity, we have your own culture, we have your own language, you have your own acting, you have your own culture. But for as far as Nigerian is concerned, we don't have a language. Nigerian don't have a language. Nigerian don't have a culture, and we have a language. Please, can you really tell us a nation that have no language, is that nation a country? Is that a nation? Pardon me. So what he is saying, what Chief Sunday Igboho said, he didn't abuse Shetima. He only called Tinubu to caution him to stay off. He is supporting our Yoruba person outside. And is it wrong to fight for me to fight for my own Yoruba fellow? Is nothing wrong there. So, and when he is going to, they call him for interview, and when he will spoil the whole thing. Let's still play it again and hear what he said next.
But we also know that Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Igboho, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to caution Vice President Kashim Shettima against further verbal attacks on Kemi Badenoch. Your comment, Dr. Abati.
Okay, ethnic identity is one of those centrifugal points at the heart of the Nigerian question. Also throwing up the question about nationhood. Are we really a nation? There are Nigerians.
He asks a question, are we really a nation? Are we really a nation? Please, in your comment box, can someone help me to browse what the meaning of nation is all about? Can someone help us to browse it out, the meaning of a nation? Just copy and post it in the comment box, because that is what Abati said. Abati, let me. In the comments box, let's see your own definition. What is a nation? Let's check the definition of nation. He said a nation is a group of people who share a common sense of identity. First thing that came from the definition, he said a nation is a group of people who share a common sense of identity, usually language and ethnicity. Do you hear what they called nation? And that sense of nationalism, he said a nation is a group of people which is to believe that they have a natural right to the territory they need to live and govern in. A nation as social constructions meaning they are not given by nature their existence. The definition and members can change over times. So when he said, he asked a question, are we really a nation? I will not tell him say no, we are not a nation, because a nation is a group of people who share a common sense of identity, usually based on a shared history, culture, language, because we don't share the same identity, we don't share the same culture, we don't share the same language, and we are being bring together. So Nigeria consists of many nations, and those nations really need their own personal independence. All those nations inside Nigeria need independence. So we are not a nation. Like he asked, are we really a
We also
nation?
know that
No, we are not a nation. So we'll see here what
has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu
is
to caution Vice President Kashim Shettima against further verbal attacks on Kemi Badenoch. Your comment, Dr. Abati.
Okay, ethnic identity is one of those centrifugal points at the heart of the Nigerian question. Also throwing up the question about nationhood. Are we really a nation? There are Nigerian leaders who have even questioned the issue that we're just a geographical expression, as Chief Obafemi Awolowo said in the 1940s. In the constitutional conferences processes of the 1950s, identity, whether we should be together, was also an issue. And it was also eventually what led to the Civil War. Sorry, I remember one thing. Sunday Igboho, yes, was said to have issued.
So let's go on the issue of Sunday Igboho.
A statement. I consider that statement illiterate. I've issued a statement.
The statement can never be illiterate. You said you consider that statement. Let's hear it from you.
I remember one thing. Sunday Igboho, yes, was said to have issued a statement. I consider that statement illiterate. I've issued a
said he considered that statement illiterate, whereby the statement is never. Because there have been so many issues of something that happened during the time of Tinubu and Buhari. If you go against their tribe, they will go against you with their power. That is what they did to Chief Sunday Igboho.
Statement. I consider that statement illiterate because the matter between Kemi Badenoch and Shettima is not a fight between North and South. And Sunday Igboho was saying that in 2021, when his house was stormed, it was because he criticized the Buhari administration. It's not because he criticized the Buhari administration. It was because they thought he was organizing.
You hear what he said? He said they didn't raid Sunday Igboho, pé wọ́n raid ilé Chief Sunday Igboho torí wípé ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn Fúlàní àbó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wọn. He now said, he made mention of one statement that they thought ẹrù kan lọ́kàn yín pé ó dàbí ìgbà pé máa yín fẹ́ ṣe kẹrù lọ́kàn yín, then you come with that many his house at midnight. Don't you think you are the one that is illiterate? You are the one that is fool for that. A whole government where women have their rights, you have law, you have government, you have all the legal thing in your own hand. Anyhow, you can call on him, you can send a letter to him, you can do this, do that. You have many methods of attacking him. Then what you can do is to send a troop of soldiers to come at night, come and assassinate him. And he said, you thought.
The Yoruba region in an act of insurrection against the Nigerian state. That was the issue. So it's a false equivalent. The analogy is not correct to say that, Kemi Badenoch has said this, therefore, Tinubu should warn Senator Kashim Shettima and tell him to be careful not to talk against Kemi Badenoch.
Yes, now he's only telling him not to talk against Kemi Badenoch because the woman is saying the truth. He's saying what he's supposed to say. He's not lying. And he has to support his own people. And you are talking, say, they thought they want to bring out Nigerian region out of Nigerian nation. The Yoruba region out of Nigerian nation. What is Nigerian nation? Nigerian is not a nation. Go and search, you go and do your own research very well. Nigeria is never a nation, and we never a nation. Because we are not one, we are not unite, we are not together, we can never be together, we can never unite. So I'm telling you to stop what you are saying. And Chief Sunday Igboho that you are talking about is a person that you people, you politician people, you run to beg. We need your help, we need your help. You call him illiterate and is a Mose for Yoruba land. You call him illiterate, and he has done what your father cannot do, what your four grandfather cannot do. Chief Sunday Igboho Statement have done it. And against all the case that this your forefather land file against him, God still give him victory. Because upon all, this case that they fight in Benin Republic, if it was here in Nigeria, the case will still remain there because we are lawless nation. We are lawless country here. Everything in Nigeria is lawless. And where there is law, they fight against, they go with due process. And the man has been free. You wanted to kidnap him the way you kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but you fail because you are the one that is illiterate. The man you are calling illiterate is wiser than your forefather. Being wise doesn't mean, being educated doesn't mean you are wise. Ìwé kíkà gan máa ń sọ ẹlòmíì dòmùgọ̀ ńgbà náà, because you think you have arrived when you are never, tí débi kankan. Then from your own mouth, you can come out talking to Chief Sunday Igboho Statement, what he said, you can regard this as illiterate. You are the one that is illiterate. You are the one that is even stupid for that. Sorry to say so. Because what irú kíyàwó irú gbòyàwó gan ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wàá fi máa sọ orúkọ báyìí lórí afẹ́fẹ́ on a national television station that you regard this as illiterate. Even me myself, I'm speaking. Chief our president Muhammad Tinubu, our president Tinubu, our president, former president Buhari, call your dog Shetima to order not to go against Kemi Badenoch, because she is only saying what is correct and what is right. The woman still talk about how Nigerian police go against the citizen. Is she lying? She's not lying. See what is going on in this country. See what is going on in this country. Do you think people can go out and be boast of it? This woman have a career to protect, and it cannot be associated with Fulani that is full of evil. So he has to protect his own identity, and he associates himself with the Yorubas. Is there any problem with that? And the vice president released a press statement to tackle it. And Chief Sunday Igboho shall still call on Tinubu to warn the vice president. Then who else can he now address it to? So you want him to address Shetima by himself? He can only send his boss. Talk to his boss, talk to your children. If I want to report a child, I will report to his father. Talk to your daughter, talk to your son, which is not wrong. And he did not even insult anybody. Are you happy with what is going on in the country? Ìgbà táwọn Fúlàní ò tí ì gbé ìwọ náà lọ, mo gbà ládùúrà pé ó máa kàn mí very soon, because in tí wọ́n dálẹ̀ òun náà ló padà fà nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú Ìbàdàn ní àná. Tí oko ò bá ṣòro lọ fáwọn àgbẹ̀ wa láti máa lọ sóko, oúnjẹ máa ti pọ̀ nílùú dáadáa. Bọ̀ ẹ̀rù ń bà àwọn àgbẹ̀ àti wọ́kọ̀ torí àwọn éjẹ́ǹtì wọ̀nyí náà tó wà ní igbó yìí náà. Ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n láti wọnú igbó lọ láti lọ dáko. Ìgbà tán bá wá lọ dáko, bóò lóúnjẹ ṣe fẹ́ wà nínú ìlú? Ìwọ̀nba díẹ̀ tí wọ́n rí kó wá sínú olùṣẹ́rò pé owó náà máa gbé ni. Ẹ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé kínní. So Dr. Abati, I'm just warning you to go and reframe that to go and redo that your interview and reframe and bring a press statement out on to apologize to Chief Sunday Igboho for what you said. except if you are ready for all of us, because we are also ready to tackle you. And going by what happened yesterday in Ibadan, Oyo State, actually I won't blame the organizer and I won't blame the sponsorship of the program. I will only blame our government. And the reason why I will blame our government and I will blame we people. But my own blame for we people is just small. The reason is poverty ló fa gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá. Ẹni tó nínú ire tó sọ pé mo fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí fún àwọn ọmọ wẹrẹ, iye èèyàn báyìí ni mo fẹ́ kán wá. Aago 10 ni program máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìgbà tí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ pé bí aago mélòó ni ètò máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ o, kí ni wọ́n sọ wọ́n láago 10. Ìgbà tó sì máa sọ pé aago 10, before 6 a.m. more than 5,000 people ti wà ńbẹ̀, which is 5,000 people náà náà fẹ́ gbà. Kílẹ̀ tó mọ́, ó tó di around 7 a.m. wọ́n ti tẹra wọn mọ́lẹ̀ níbi bẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ aago mélòó náà fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ program, is it nothing? But meanwhile, Ibadan is a large city. Even some people came out of Ibadan. Some people came from Ekere. Some people came from Oshogbo. All because of this thing, because poverty is everywhere. Mo fẹ́ jẹun. Kẹgbẹ́ ráìsì, kẹlẹ́fẹ́ pín ráìsì níta ń sìn, rí èrò tó máa bá yín, because people couldn't even afford to buy it for themselves. So they are all looking for a way, and that is what the politicians are doing. Our politicians are only doing something that will make you not to get your own freedom, that will make you to always run back to them. That is what our politicians are doing. You are just seeing, you will be thinking they are doing you a favor. They are not doing you any favor. If they really want to help you, let them create more jobs. If they really want to help you, let them create more avenue where businesses will grow. Not killing businesses with taxation and some other things. No, don't do that. If they really care for you, why can't they even open border? Let food enter. If food enter first, relief will come to the citizen. Ara àwọn èèyàn á balẹ̀, ara tu àwọn èèyàn, ọkàn á balẹ̀. But you still close it, whereby this rice is coming in and the customer are collecting it from them. Customer are even reselling it to people. Then who is doing who? Ta là ń ṣe? Àwa là ń ṣera wa. Ẹ̀yin ìjọba, ẹ̀yin ni màá blame, because òṣì, ìṣẹ́ tẹ́ dá sáàrin ìlú ló fa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá. Èsì ìdánwò ẹ̀ ò lè rí níta lánàá. A fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí, aago báyìí la bẹ̀rẹ̀, káàgó yẹn tó dé èrò ti kún bẹ̀. Even tán máa gba elétò ààbò síbẹ̀ yẹn, elétò ààbò tán máa ti sọ táìmù fún ọ pé aago báyìí la fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. If you tell the security personnel the program will start by 10 o, security personnel can only be there like 2 hours before that time, which is 8 a.m. And we are hearing information that people has already been there before even 5 a.m. Then who is to blame? Who is to be blamed? So I'm not blaming, I will never blame Queen Naomi. I will never blame him. OLAYOMI Hamzat, I will never blame you. I will never. I will always say poverty ló fa gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá yìí. Ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn gan lù. Ìyà ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn gan lù. Ìyà yìí pọ̀, ebi yìí pọ̀. Because ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ fẹ́ lọ sọ́jà ń sìn, ẹ fẹ́ ṣe omi ọbẹ̀, ẹ fẹ́ ṣe ráìsì, ẹ fẹ́ ṣe gbogbo kínní. Iye tẹ́ máa ná ìmọ̀ ìṣẹ́gbẹ́ tẹ́ máa ná. Okay, ẹ ra ráìsì agolo 2 tó jẹ́ 600. Ẹ ra ata, lè ra ata 100 naira mọ́, 200 látà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ń sìn. Ẹ bá ra rodo àti tòmátò tẹ́ ra 500, ó jẹ́ èlò, jẹ́ 11. ẹ tiẹ̀ lẹ fẹ́ rẹ yẹn kan sí epo ẹmọ yẹn tán tẹ epo mágí ẹmọ yẹn tán ta mágí so ibi yìí wà ń lò ibi yìí wà ń lò la ṣe ń pariwo fún wọn látijọ́ yìí let's stand for our rights let's go for our freedom matter people are like bó wá lọ́rọ̀ freedom ṣe wá kan ilé báyìí ìdí ni wípé ó kàn tá a bá wà lórí ilẹ̀ wa you have access to everything God has given us over our land gbogbo nǹkan tá a ní nílẹ̀ wa la máa ní agbára láti pàṣẹ lé lórí a máa lè sọ fún àwọn àjòjì tó bá wọlé wá sórí ilẹ̀ wa pé a fẹ́ rí anybody lẹ́yìn odi àárín ìlú ni ẹ máa lọ ibi tí láti máa rí nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe la fẹ́ kẹ́ dúró sí kì í ṣe irú eléyìí irú ìlú tá a wà ní tá àti ẹ̀mọye Fúlàní tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àmọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà níta there is no correct database to know our citizens that is outside and those are inside kóra wa mọ́ra wọn kó onírú mọ́ alálùbọ́sà kó ẹ̀fọ́ mọ́ kinní kan no ẹ bá rántí òwe kan tá a pa lọ́jọ́ yẹn a ní òjò tó rọ̀ ló da ẹyẹlé pọ̀ mọ́ adìyẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà àwọn British tó so wá pọ̀ ló kó ẹran mọ́ èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó dàbí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé ìgbà Noah ni tani kó kọ ọkọ̀ ojú omi pé káwọn èèyàn wọnú ẹ̀ pé àtẹ̀yàn àtẹranko àti nǹkan ló wọnú ẹ̀ ní tó dé ló fà á tí nǹkan ò bá ṣẹlẹ̀ oníkálukú ni máa ṣe fàájì tí wọ́n lọ ni tó ló fà á tẹ̀fírí Fúlàní tó ń jẹ gàba tó ń jọba tó ń pè rẹ̀ ń ṣeríkẹ́ ọ̀ Fúlàní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó bá tiẹ̀ pé rẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ kò ní máa fọwọ́ lálẹ̀ fún wa. So we really need to go back and fight for our freedom. We really need a country whereby we have our own language, we have our own culture, we're able to embrace our own culture, we embrace our own language. That is our identity. That our language is our identity. That our dressing mode is our identity. That's our culture is our identity. The way we greet is fading out. Greeting in Yoruba land is fading out. I can't even remember when last I see a man prostrating for an elder, prostrating for an elder pé àyíkáàárọ̀ sà ó kí wọ́n dọ̀bálẹ̀ ó ti pẹ́ ta ti rí mọ́ láwùjọ wa àwa ná ní ẹ̀mọ́ tẹ bá rọmọ tí ó kí àgbàlagbà á kàn tẹrí báyìí wọ́n lè mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ síta gan ẹlòmíràn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ káàárọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ pé à ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé à ń kúnlẹ̀ mọ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nínú ìlú Yorùbá jẹ́ pé ara àṣà wa ni wọ́n ń ṣe alárinà wọ́n ń domi síyàwó lẹ́sẹ̀ láti kó tó wọlé wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan báyìí kò tiẹ̀ wá sí gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ àti sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ nù ètò ìgbéyàwó ṣíṣe tá a mọ̀ láyé àtijọ́ àárí gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ wọ́n ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀ kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ti gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa àmọ́ yàtọ̀ nínú àṣà àti ẹ̀sìn because some people will still be placing pé tó bá ní kí a má sọ àṣà wa nù ká má sọ culture wa nù some people are still thinking say culture is your religion no it's different so ìṣe wa àṣà wa ìṣesí wa gbogbo ẹ̀ wọn láti sọnù then ká tó lè padà síbẹ̀ ká tó lè rí a gbọ́dọ̀ padà sí a gbọ́dọ̀ parapọ̀ ká jà fún òmìnira fún orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá because kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà àtọ̀ kò tiẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Nàìjíríà Nigerian is just a company of advanced legal thief. Yes, I'll call it like that. So I will never blame Naomi. Poverty ló fà. Poverty pọ̀, ìyà pọ̀. Tí mo sì nígbàgbọ́ pé tí election bá tún ti ń kanlẹ̀kùn báyìí, mo sọ statement kan fún yín. Èyí tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ is tó bá ti kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ wọlé ìbò wọ́n á tún yín lójú tó bá ti wá wọlé tán tán ti jẹ gómìnà tó jẹ president tó fẹ́ jẹ láàrin ọdún méjì mẹ́ta tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ wọlé tó bá kó wọlé wọ́n á tún yín lójú bọ ọdún kan méjì mẹ́ta tó bá kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀ wọ́n á kọ́kọ́ fi ọdún méjì yẹn ọdún mẹ́rin náà máa lò ọdún méjì wọ́n á kọ́kọ́ fi jẹ yín yà dáadáa ọdún kẹta tó ti mọ̀ pé election míì tún ti ń súnmọ́ àwọn wà báyìí ń wá solution sí ìyà tó ti ń jẹ yín ara náà wà tu ẹ̀yin gan pé ó dàbí ẹni tó ń gbàwẹ̀ látàárọ̀ ni kán wá fún lómi pure water pé á mú àrè á tù ú á ti gbàgbé ìyà tó ti jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣe wá nìyẹn tó bá ti kù díẹ̀ sí náà ti ti há owó tán há owó ẹ̀ àrò ti tù wá owó tán há fún yín ẹjọ́ ṣẹ́ ẹ̀ nà tán ni ẹ̀ nà tán tẹ bá ti wá nà tán kí ló tún kù ẹ̀ tún máa wò bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà sọ àwa ni ká fún wa lọ́pọlọ ká fún wa ká la etí ara wa ká bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ mi tọrọ mi tó yẹ ká ti bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ this thing can never last long ẹja dúró lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ wa ẹja sọ pé ẹni tí ó kú ó kú ẹni tí ó wà láyé ó wà láyé let's fight for our freedom ibi tí etí ìlú bá da ẹ máa rí jápa all the time àwọn tẹrí lórílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà ọlá pé wọn lórí ọ̀fẹ́ àti jápa ni tán bá lórí ọ̀fẹ́ àti jápa ṣe rò pé ẹ kàn announce ẹ pé in the next 2 minutes ẹni tó bá ti lè wọnú airport in the next 2 minutes á gbé lọ sí ìlú tó bá fẹ́ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ṣe rò pé even ibi 1 minute tó pín tó wọ́n 30 seconds tó pé airport yẹn á kún people are now looking for means of getting out of this country because this place ìyà yẹn pọ̀ jù tí ìlú wa bá dà kò sẹ́ni tí ó lòun fẹ́ lọ gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé Nigerian is still good ẹ lọ wo wọn ní passport nílé wọn lè lọ at any time wọn lọ ṣe ń deceive yín so please our people let's rise up let's fight for our rights and tẹ́ bá ti rí ọmọ Yorùbá ẹgbẹ́ yín tẹ́gbẹ́ ń kàn let's rise up for him ní wàá ní ká gbàgbàkúgbà mọ́ kínní o ẹ má jẹ́ á kó ọ̀tá mọ́ ọmọnulé o ẹni tó bá ti rí pé àyíwá yín ò papọ̀ ẹ figure it out instantly ẹ má sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ fún lórí ọ̀fẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fún lórí no so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ let's rise up let's support Kemi Badenoch let's support Chief Sunday Igboho Abati. Let's support our father, Professor Banji Akintoye. Let's support all our great men and warriors in this Yoruba struggle. Bí a ṣe sọ mo ṣe máa ń sọ lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná màá ní lójú olóṣèlú àdàbí adìẹ ni adìẹ tí wọ́n bá tú ìyá apá ẹ̀ tẹ́jẹ̀ nǹkan sílẹ̀ lára ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n fa ìyá apá ẹ̀ wọ́n fà á tú ni o tó ń dùn tó ń ké tó wọ́n ti fà wọ́n á tún fà á tún ké wọ́n á tún fà á tún ké wọ́n á tún fà wọ́n á tún ké ẹ̀jẹ̀ sì ń kánlẹ̀ lára ẹ̀ àwọn àjùsílẹ̀ owó wá fò ó sá síwájú tẹ́ni tó bá ti mú dáwà wá tó tún ti da dáwà sílẹ̀ kí lè rò pàdé ẹ̀ ó tún ṣe yóò tún padà wá ẹni tó ṣe kíní ọpẹ́ ni o ẹni tó jáyẹ rẹ̀ náà ló da dáwà lé o kò sí sọ fún pé ọgbọ́n àti mú mi ló títí ń bá wà o bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ la ṣe rí lọ́wọ́ olóṣèlú wọ́n mọ̀ pé a lè ronú a lè dá ronú so wọ́n mú bá wa rò fún wa ni wọ́n á ti da nǹkan tí ó jẹ wá ń yà wọ́n á ti dà sílùú tó bá ti wá kù díẹ̀ wọ́n á máa bá yín wá solution tí ò kí ń jẹ́ everlasting wọn temporary wọn fúngbà díẹ̀ ara ó sì tù wọ́n fúngbà díẹ̀ ká fi máa parí election tá a bá ti parí tán we will still go back and this country the foundation has been faulty. Like I always say, the best thing is to bring the country down, bring the whole building down. When the foundation is faulty, the next thing is to bring the building down and start afresh from the foundation. We can't start building house. We can't start innovating house from the top. We'll start from the down. From the foundation, then we go up. kí wọ́n lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ ilé látòrí ṣe páànù bí ọkọ̀ lọ kangi sókè tẹ̀tí ti sàn fẹ́ǹsì tẹ̀tí ṣe gbogbo sálẹ̀. So please let's bring it down together and let's continue. Let's start fighting for our independence. Let's go back and value what we have. Mo wá kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ alátàárọ̀. Mo kí gbogbo all staffs of Koikimedia. I greet the family of our boss, Sunday Igboho Statement. I give the family of our father, Professor Banja Akintoye, our boss, OLAYOMI KOIKI. We greeted you. We greeted all your family members. We want to share and to all our fans, we greet you for always being with us. And to all our fans who call upon you to rise up and support Koikimedia, we still have a long way to go. We still have a long way to go. This is your home media. It's your media, not our media. It's your media. And whatsoever you sow inside Koiki, you always see it and you will be proud. Say, our media is doing well. We wish to give you more and more updates. And like we always say, continue to be checking our website to know about link, to know about the news that is going on daily basis. Keep logging to our site, KoikiMediaInternationalNews.com. Go there, you will see latest news, international news. And you also see everything that is going on around the world. Go there every day and always do well. If you read any news from us, share the news. If you read any news from us or you see it inside the one website, click on it and share it to other people. Let them also know what is going on. We are here for you, and you know we will never doctor any news. We give it to you live and direct as the thing is going on there. We will never doctor any news. I will always give you the right one. Thank you, and I greet my watch Sunday Koikimedia, we greeted you. Thank you for always being with us. God will continue to bless you because you always stand by us and you never let us down. Thank you. I will greet all world media. We greet you home and abroad. We greeted you. We greeted all the youth wing of Yoruba Nation. We greeted all the religions wing, Islamic, all those things. We greeted everybody for standing for the right of the citizen. God will continue to honor you, and God will continue to bless you and your family. Your family will never know sorrow. We never have cause to cry over any of your family member. God will honor you and God will celebrate you. God will lift you higher in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you for always being with us. We will see another time. Thank you.
Koikimedia, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ.
Koikimedia, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep.
Koikimedia, 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 we bring the world closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia, 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 we bring the world closer to your doorstep. Àwọn tó lára ọgbà yìí dá, àwa ló láṣà àti èdè. Ìkéde lárugẹ nílẹ̀ Oòduà o, àwa gangan ni bàbá. Koikimedia, 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 we bring the world closer to your doorstep. Dem never sabi wetin we carry for her. But e dey move closer before dem go sabi. I said dem never know wetin we carry for body. But e dey move closer before dem go sabi. Ọ̀kín lọ lọ́jà ẹyẹ, ìléhùn ló ló lajú. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa. Ká jùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè gbódúdú àga. Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣègìrì. Ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀kọ́ adúláwọ̀. Ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé délẹ̀ ìlérí. Àwa lè gba ògo ilẹ̀ wa. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè jọ gbàdé. Ká lè gbàdé adé adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ̀lẹ̀ tí yóò tàn káàkiri. Koikimedia, àwa là ń gbé tó lárugẹ. Ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wà káyé kúta yín jẹ. À ń gbé tó lárugẹ, à ń gbàgbà lárugẹ. News and sports, ẹ máa rí gbọ́. Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀ mi ló ní kí n máa ké dandan. Koikimedia, ọ̀rọ̀ lágbájúmọ̀ mi o. Má bá ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Ọmọ Yorùbá nìyẹn, ọmọ Yorùbá tata o. À ń gbádùn rẹ̀, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú alárẹ̀ mi. Ṣẹ́yìn ló má fi dìbò ọ̀tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ o. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa ń dé máa dé. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ onígbò máa wọ̀ o. Igbó máa wọ̀ gbájọ́jì ò gbọ́dọ̀ wọ. Àjòjì tó bá wọ bẹ̀ á tẹ̀lé ní bọ́ra. Ẹ̀yin lọ máa náwó òyìnbó tó dé. Ìgbà tó yìnbó dé o, owó náà dẹ́kun pọ̀ sí o. Koikimedia, ṣàwa ní bàbá.
Thank you for those that have joined us since. Thank you. Today is 19th of December 2024. We are bringing this discussion to you. Thank you for always joining us. Once again, Koikimedia will bring the word closer to your doorstep. Thank you. If you have one or two ideas, support, advice, sponsorship, you can contact our boss OLAYOMI KOIKI on +44 740440 591 You can always contact our boss on that number. Koikimedia will bring the world closer to your doorstep today, Thursday, 19 December 2024. Thank you for for your time being with us. We thank you and we'll promise to give you best. Once again, I'll call the phone number. You can call our boss on to have an idea, support, or anything. It's +44 740440 591 God will be with all of us. Thank you for joining us today.